What's going on, guys? I'm Defended William, and today we are here doing a tier list video. This is something I've never done before. Somebody in my chat requested me do this. This is going to be all of my opinions and my experience with these characters. We're going to start off with, we're just going to go in order here, from character here to here. We're going to start off with Belle. Belle is my favorite speedster. She is one of my favorite characters. I don't have her as high a level as I'd like, but the experience I've had with Belle has been very good. I love her. I love her unique abilities. She's got great handling. Handling's her best stat. She's got great acceleration and great boost. Top speed is a little to be desired, but I always say if a character handles well, you can really easily win with a character that handles well. So for that, I'm going to put Belle in the great category. Okay, next we got Jack Sparrow. Now, if you would have asked me this a month ago, I would have told you Jack belongs down here with Figment. You'll see why I call this Figment a little bit. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but I would have said he belongs in the Figment category. But I was told to try Jack again at a higher level, and honestly, I'm going to put Jack in the great category. Now, I do think his charged ability should give him invulnerability, like similar how Shang's does. But all being said, Jack is actually a pretty good character once you level him up a bit. He's got his top speed and acceleration and boost. They're all basically very similar, but that top speed really helps him out in the long run. And I just think Jack is a really great character to use. Next we go to Mickey. Mickey I'm putting in, I'm actually going to put Mickey in the meh category because I don't like Mickey that much. His special abilities are basically the same one, just makes him invulnerable. Mickey as a speedster, I just think he lacks a lot. I mean, he's got great handling and he's got great acceleration, but just me personally, I've not had a lot of good experiences with Mickey. So I'm putting Mickey down in the meh category. Now, Mike obviously we're putting in the best because Mike is still broken. Regardless of how many times they've nerfed him, he is still broken. I mean, he handles extremely well. I mean, he has such a high handling stat. At level 30 without any crew, his base stat for handling is almost 7,000, which is insane. Mike is such a good character, and once you start giving him like crew members that boost his top speed, Mike is a force to be reckoned with. Now, he can be easily beaten if you don't get his unique ability a lot. That is one thing about Mike. But if you get his unique ability, those doors, you can get so far ahead of everybody else, it's laughable. That's why Mike is going in the best category. Mowgli. Now, Mowgli is one of those speedsters that's going in the good because I wish they would have gave Mowgli a better charged ability. Besides his wolves, I mean, he has wolves on both, and his charge ability, his wolves just go farther ahead. Like, that's kind of boring to me. Like, Mowgli, I think Mowgli could have been much better. Mowgli has great handling, and he's got great acceleration and boost. But to me, he's good, but he's just not great. Look, we got next is Mulan. Mulan is another character I'm going to put down here in the meh category because anytime I've ever used Mulan, I've just had a horrible time. Now, I will say my diamond run to her from Emerald to Diamond only took me 27 minutes. Like, I just got really lucky with her. But, I mean, her stats are not great. I mean, she's got good handling at 30 and good acceleration. But, I mean, that's really all she's got. I think her charged ability should have gave her a boost, kind of similar to Goofy's, like a speed boost, but it doesn't. And if it would, I would have moved her up to the good. But that's why I'm just putting her here because me personally, I just don't like Mulan. Now, one of my favorite Disney characters of all time, Woody. Woody, I had such high expectations for. And, as you level him up, he does get better. But the best base stat he has is top speed. And it's at 4,800 without crew members, which is it's not great. But it's where his ability comes into play. His lasso ability, if you can time it right and have good accuracy with it, Woody can be a force to be reckoned with. And that's why I'm actually going to be putting Woody in the great category. I'm not biased because Woody's my favorite character. It's just if his ability wasn't so good, he would be probably in the meh category, to be honest. Now Baloo. Huh. Baloo's another character that I've just, I don't know. Baloo, don't get me wrong, he's a good defender. I personally just can't seem to get enough speed with him going most times to really find him to be that great. Like, I'm going to put Baloo here in good because he does have a decent top speed stat of 5,200 at level 30. But, I mean, his ability, I do like his non-charged ability where he throws the bananas behind him. That's an ability I think is great. But using the other ability he has, his charge ability, I don't like that everybody can pick up the speed boost that you put down. So that's why I don't like it. If it was just him picking him up, it would be different. But I understand they have to balance it somehow. So I get it. So Baloo's just going in the good because I've just had a bad experience with him. Next we have Beast. Beast is next. Beast, I'm actually going to be putting here in the good category because as brawlers go, Beast has decent top speed for a brawler, but he's not the best. And that's really what Beast has going for him. Now he does his charged ability and non-charged ability does come into play when he, like, if you're lacking far behind and you can get his ability so many times in a row. That really helps Beast out. But I mean, that's really all Beast has for him, in my opinion. So Beast is going to go here because I just don't really like using him that much. He's not bad. He's just not for me. All right, now we come to this little purple idiot. I hate this little thing. This is why he has his own little category. His base stats are garbage. His unique abilities garbage. This character all around is just garbage. And that's where he's staying. I hate this little thing, and that's all I have to say about him. And next we got Buzz Lightyear. Buzz, I'm honestly going to put Buzz up here at the best because Buzz's ability is amazing. It's amazingly broken at the same time. Like, his top speed's great at level 30. He has 5,300 top speed. And his ability really, really helps him catch up if he's lagging behind. He's just an all-around really good character. He's kind of in a similar boat that Mike's in. Like, he's easily beatable, but once he gets those rockets, he's just gone. Next, we have Donald. Donald is actually going to go in the great category just because I like Donald. I don't like Donald as a character, but I like Donald in this game. He's a very good brawler. He was my first 5-star character in the game, and his abilities are kind of what saves him, to be honest. Because if you use his non-charged ability and you get hit, his charged ability kicks in, and he just can do a lot of damage. He can catch up really fast. Donald's got really good handling, and I just think he's a really great character. Elizabeth. Elizabeth is a tough one. I want to put her in best and great because I find her to be a really good character, and I think I'm going to put her in best. Her ability is a pain to go up against, but it's really fun to use. I hate her ability, like, going up against it because it just throws you all over that track. It's so annoying, but I love using it. And I'm really good with Elizabeth, honestly. She's one of the best defenders in the game. Her handling is really good. And yeah, that's why I decided to put her in the best category. Next we come to Meg. Now, Meg and Hercules I'm going to do back-to-back because they're very similar. If you would have asked me this the first season of the game, I would have told you these two both belong in the trash because they're terrible. But the more I've used Meg, the more I've liked Meg. I'm putting Meg I'll put Meg in great. Just because if you can master Meg, Meg is such a good trickster. She is probably tied with Randall as my favorite trickster. I've really enjoyed using Meg. It did take me a week to get her from Emerald to Diamond, and believe me, I rage quit several times. She is such a frustrating character when you have to go up against like Mike's and Sully's, but if you can master Meg, she is such a good character. Now, Hercules. Hercules is going in the good category. Hercules is terrible to start out with. Like, when you first unlock Hercules, he is a load of garbage like Figment. If I would have done this in season 1, Hercules and Figment would be in the same spot because Hercules and Figment's stats starting out are very, very similar. But Hercules really gets a boost in speed after level 30. and he's actually really good, and his ability is really good as well. I love using his charge ability because it gives you a speed boost, but yet it hurts anybody else that touches it, and that's why I'm putting Hercules in the good category, because I think he's good, but he could be better. His stats could be a lot better. Shang. Shang is a character that I have at a 5-star level 40 at the moment, but honestly, I don't think Shang's all that good. Like, my Shang is decent. And if I had better crew members, he might be a lot better. But at the time being, the way he is, I just think Shang's a decent character. He's good, but he's not the best. His charge ability is good. It gives you an invulnerability. But, I mean, that's really all he's got going for him. I mean, his stats are okay. Like, he has top speed, acceleration, boost, and combat. They're all very similar in stat rate. But his top speed is where, or his, not his top speed, but his handling is where he lacks. His handling is garbage, and that's why he's in the good and not great, because he's just, my experience, he's just not been that good. Sully, everybody knows Sully belongs in the best. But Sully, after we got that brawler update where they got, you know, a buff in stats, or a buff in like when you sideswipe somebody, they get a full boost charge, like that really helped out Sully a lot. That helped out the brawler class in general a lot, and I think Sully really benefited from it. But Sully is, once he's level 30 and higher, he is a beast to go up against. He's got, like, his top speed is really good for a brawler. His what else has he got? He's got his combat. His combat's okay, but I mean, Sully is just hands down one of the best brawlers in the game, especially once you have his crew members like maxed out. He's just so tough to beat. That's why he's up here in the best. I hate putting two monsters characters in the top, but I mean, that's just what it is. That's just how the game's been made. Goofy. Goofy's a meh character. I don't like Goofy. I mean, he's got nothing really going for him. He's the weakest character in the Mickey and Friends collection. His stats are mediocre at best. I mean, the best thing he's got is acceleration at 5,000. That's all he's got. His abilities aren't great. I mean, that's just what it is. Jessie, I hate going up against Jessie, but I do have to say she's a pretty good character. She's going in the great. I know I've got a lot of characters in great, more than anything. But I mean, these characters are very well balanced. I mean, honestly, Jessie's got excellent handling, excellent acceleration, and excellent combat. Is it? No, boost. Excellent boost. Her ability is really good. It's super annoying, especially if you get more than one Jessie on a racetrack. It's super, super annoying. But she is a good character. She's a good racer. She's just all around just good. So, or she's all around great. That's why I stuck her in the great category. Next, we got Randall. Now, Randall's another character. I don't want to put him... I don't want to have all the monsters characters up here, because Celia, Randall, Mike, and Sully, they're all very good. They're very, very good. But Randall's going to go in the good category. I think Randall has one of the best abilities in the game. His charged ability, or his non-charged ability, where you can go invisible and scare people. If you get 5 scares, it gives you an insane speed boost. I think he is such a good character. He's got really good top speed. Let's see here. Let's see his stats. He's got, 4,800 top speed, 4,800 acceleration, and 4,200 boost. Randall is such a good character. He is one of my favorite tricksters. Like I said, him and Meg are tied. I think Randall might take it, though, just because his ability is so much better. Next, we come to a character that I don't like whatsoever, Bo Peep. I've had worse luck with Bo Peep than any other character besides Figment in this game. Bo Peep is just not for me. I don't like her whatsoever. I mean, she's got decent top speed at 4,800, acceleration's 4,400, and boost is 4,000. I mean, I've seen a lot of people do good. Like one of my people in my chat that comes along, his Verdict is his name in game. He is amazing with Bo Peep and Jag. And Swann. He's really good with tricksters and Swann. I just can't seem to do it. I've tried Bo Peep, but I just cannot seem to like her. She's just not that great in my opinion, and that's why she's at where she's at. Next, we got Celia. Celia is such a great character. Oh my god, her charged ability is insane, especially if you're in first place and want to keep people behind you. It is so hard to pass a Celia unless you hit her with an object. She is such a good character. I wanted to put her in the best, but like I said, I don't want to have all the Monsters characters up there because I feel like people are going to think I'm going to be biased. Monsters Inc. is not my favorite franchise by a long shot, but I don't know. They've just done so well with those 4 characters from that franchise. They're just all so well balanced and they're really good. Except Mike. Mike's broken still, but I don't know. Celia, she's just got 4,800 top speed, 4,300 acceleration, and combat's at 4,600. She is just, and with that ability of hers, she is just a force to be reckoned with, dude. She has I love her charged ability. My God, if you can get in first place, you can stay in first place with Celia with that charged ability. Now comes to the 2 newest additions to the game, Steamboat Mickey. I don't care that much for Steamboat Mickey, to be honest. Like his ability is stupid. I hate his charged ability. It's such an annoying thing to go up against. I hope they nerf Steamboat Mickey. I really do. His charged ability, if it didn't stop you and make you lose control of your character, that wouldn't be it wouldn't be that bad. But as soon as you hit that water trail he lays down, you can't control your car. You can't steer nothing, and it's just a pain in the butt to go up against. Like, his stats are okay. Like, he's got some decent stats. Like, his acceleration's 5,200, his handling's 5,400, and his boost is 5,400. Those are good stats. It's just his ability, for me, kills that character. I hate it. I hate going up against it. I don't really like using it that much, and that's why Steamboat Mickey's in the good category, because his stats are there. It's just his ability I hate. And now it comes down to one of my favorite characters in the game, Pete. Pete is one of the best, I think, honestly. His charge ability is great. He's got really, really good top speed. His top speed is 5,700 and his combat's 5,100. He is a great brawler. I think between him and Sully, I honestly think Pete's going to take it as like the best brawler in the game, just stats alone and ability alone, because Sully's ability is really focused on close range while Pete's is long range, and I think that's what sets Pete and Sully apart. Is Pete has a much better coverage than Sully does. And yeah, that's my tier list. Sorry if some of your favorite characters are down here, or even this stupid little idiot. But yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think about my tier list. Let me know if you guys want me to do another one. Like, I can do one on the racetracks. I can do one on the abilities. I can do one, just let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below on what character you think is in the wrong place, in your opinion. Make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't. I go live 6 days a week. We have such a good, community around our chat and everything. I love the community we're building. Yeah, make sure you come along, and I'll see you guys in the next video.